talk about blending options in Photoshop. Blending options are the editing for the layers to make it look cooler and more like it's like other stuffs all in other, like you can see. So this is a plain document that are created, and this is like a rectangle, a shape layer. So to open up blending options, you have two options. One is like this FX button, like you can click blending options from here, and the other one is like, just right clicking on the layer and clicking blending options. So first thing is styles. These are the styles which you save after making, like also you have many of them pre-installed, like the hair or what, like you can see it in yours. I don't know how many I created. These are the pretty simple ones I've used, and this is like blending options default, where you have the blend modes to change the blend modes. Like from here also you can change. These are the same things, like, and there's the opacity which you change like for the stuff, and there's fill opacity which can be decreased and increased, which I'll be telling you later after some time. And these low ones don't need to be talked about in the basics. As you know, this is basics, not the advanced tutorial. So the first option you see is bevel and emboss. I'm on CS6, and these options are pretty different from that on CS5, like drop shadow and outer glow are in the middle of these. So let's try it out. Bevel and emboss. So this is used to make your object look like it's coming outwards. It's a 3D object. So first thing we see is, let me increase the size so that you can see it. I'll talk about that later. But see, this is the style. Under the structure there are many things like style. You can change, like from inner bevel there were 5 styles: outer bevel, inner bevel, emboss, below emboss, and stroke emboss. Stroke emboss only activates when you have stroke activated. So first I'm going to talk about outer bevel. Outer bevel is like, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Let me pause this video for once. So yeah, sorry for the pause. It is like giving you an outer look for this bevel outside, and this is inner bevel, which makes it look coming outwards. And the next one is emboss. It's like centered. Add outer bevel and inner bevel, and what you get is emboss. This is the below emboss, which makes it only one side, not the other side. And this is the stroke emboss, only activated when stroke is activated, as I told before. There are 3 techniques. Let me activate inner bevel first. There are 3 techniques: smooth, chisel hard, and chisel soft. Smooth is, as you can see, chisel hard is like this, and chisel soft is more softer than that. Yeah, so let's take about smooth. Depth is like how much what we call it. I'll leave that. It's like how much you want it soft to light. So the less of the depth you have, the less of the things you have. So like, let me increase to 1000. So this is the direction. When you choose up, the 3D looks like coming outwards, and when you choose down, the 3D looks going downwards inside. So better choose up. This is the size used to increase like how much there would be bevel, and this is the soften. This is used to like blur it out or something like. So this is the angle at which the light comes. What was it? 137. Let's leave it like this. This is the use global light, which changes the light like shadow comes, and this is the altitude, which changes as in ratio to the angle. And this is the glass contour. Like, you can change the light how it shows on this. These are the highlight modes and the opacity. Don't need, not need so much, only needed in while creating a lot of things. Like, so this is the contour. Like, it is the same thing like this one. So this is the texture. Like, you can go and add some textures. Like, see, now you can see properly, like, depth. And so this is the stroke, which is used to make a layer of pixels, a series of pixels outside. Then, like, you can change the number of pixels, like for the default is 3, and you can increase or decrease it. There are 3 more positions outside, as you can see. Inside, it moves inside the box, and center, like adding outside and inside, gets us to center. These are the blend modes, like, if you know, they're similar to them. And so this is the color of the stroke. And so this is the inner shadow. Inner shadow. It gives a shadow like look inside. So, like, you can increase the distance and choke size. Actually, we never use this bevel and emboss and in a shadow inside, as like you can see, it's one is coming outside and one is going inside. So if we use bevel and emboss, we take it to down. Like, now it looks right. So the next thing we are gonna show is the inner glow. Inner glow is like used to create a glow inside the layer, like as you can see. And this is a simple thing, like when you use it you come to know. And there are 2 techniques, precise and softer. You can change the color. Also, you have the gradient option available for using gradients. So, and also there are 2 sources, center and edge. And also there is a contour, like changing how the light shows up and that stuff. So the next thing is satin. It is used to give a complexion to the layer. Like, you can, like, I'll give like, this is the green complexion. Like, you can choose normal or multiply. These are the blend modes. And also you have the opacity to like how much you want, and the angle at which the light enters, and this shows up. There's also distance, like, and size, like it blurs it up. And also there are the contour modes. If you alter the contour modes, you can see the shapes being different, changed accordingly. And you can also edit the contour by clicking on the contour. So the next thing we're gonna talk is color overlay. This is nothing but just changing the color of the layer. Like, if you're using an image, it will change the color of the whole image to the same color. And if you're using on a shape, it will change the color of the shape. So, and the next one is gradient overlay. Like, as you can see, it overlays a gradient over that. Like, you can see, like, let's take blue to dark blue. Yeah. So this is similar like this tool, this gradient tool over this side. It has 5 types: linear, radial, angle, reflected, diamond, which are in this also. There are opacity, blending option, blend mode, angle, and the scale, how much you want the space to be. And next one is the pattern overlay. This, I've never seen anybody using this. I don't know why Adobe made this, but don't know, like, I've never used it before. maybe used. I'll talk about it later when I come to know about this outer glow. Wait, I need a layer. Yeah, to teach outer glow, I need this layer. So like outer glow, you can increase the glow. Like you can change the color of the glow by clicking on this button. There's a blend mode. Like most probably we use screen mode only, and there's opacity to increase and decrease, like about how much glow do you want. And there's noise, which I never use. I don't know about others. uh, there's two techniques, like in the inner glow, softer and precise. According to my choice, it's softer always, not precise one. It looks a lot uglier than softer. So there are the contour modes, as I told in before, like it increases glow and how much does it comes out. So I like always use the linear one. Like sometimes you can use others also. Like they're also good, but not that good as linear one. And you can also make your own, like changing the glow, increasing the glow, etc, etc. And the last one being drop shadow. First I have to turn off this layer for the drop shadow. So this is the drop shadow. You can increase and decrease the drop shadow. Like, wait, the spread, like how much area does the shadow covers, and this is the size. You can like have a mixture of spread and size to create a good shadow, like blurred one, or if you just turn up the size, it is not blurred and it looks quite good. You can also change the like distance. Like you can see this, you take over the shadow and you got like set up yourself, and the angle distance sets up automatically. It's also like an yeah, you can change the contour like in everyone. And sorry. So this was drop shadow. Like I'll increase this size a little. Spread, yeah. So also I forgot this in gradient overlay. Like you can change the gradient position, like by clicking on this solid to like, okay, so like you can hold it and like radial. Wait, I'll show you some good stuff. Like you can see, you can move this circle here and there, and so, and also if you have created like a good effect, like let me see, wait a sec, I'll create a good effect. Like for example, this is the effect that I created. It's not a good effect accordingly, but it's like nice for teaching you. So like this is the preview box. Like you can click it to see what you're doing. If you don't want, it's mostly turned on and like never turned off. And like this is the new style button. If you click new style, and like this, give any name and then go to styles. You see like fits. Like you can see. But then also these blending options, this fill opacity never gets saved with y'all the styles. So you gotta save, you gotta change it every time. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned on youtube.com/motherw7. Ask your predictions and please subscribe. If you, this is like a background created by my friend Jerry. If you want that, I'll put the link in the description. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned on youtube.com/motherw7.